walked away April when COVID said, you know what, we can't do this, they would have quit within 2 months and been done. I'm just being honest.
I look back and say we might have been in a better position to have done that. But I'm glad to be here. I want to keep this going. I want to show what it can be. And I look forward to the opportunity, hopefully soon, to bring the community together and talk about how transformational this really can be. Because this is a conduit that connects you to your neighboring county and to points in between. There's a lot that can be done. There's a lot of restrictions on us right now, just from the railroad side, because they have track work that they're doing. But in 2 years, you know, the world is going to open up. The horizons will open up to what we do significantly, and this is going to be cool. So.
If you could work on that proposal.
Yeah, I will.
Any information you could give us, if you want to email it, you have our grouping.
I got it.
Okay.
Logan, I have no idea how I'm going to do the minutes, all that stuff you said. Oh, my God.
I'll do some research too.
Logan talked about the train.
Logan talked about the train.
That would be sufficient.
I like that, because I mean, it'll be 7, it'll be 12. And I'm already 2 behind. It's going to be 12 months.
Refer to the recording. Just put that in a link to the recording.
Thank you, Logan.
I'm teasing, by the
I'll
way.
do some research as well to see if there's anything that any other areas have done, even if it wasn't specific to a train or.
Yeah.
I'll definitely put time into it to see if it's something you can do.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other
Any other, Gerald?
One more thing.
Come on up. You go right ahead.
Most of all, Chief, come on down to VFW, we'll fix you up for lunch. Bring the rest of them with you. All right.
Just Chief?
Never.
I'm joking. You know who his favorite is? What are we?
I'm not talking to Chief. We've already.
No, we love Chief. The Chief and the officers deserve it, honestly. We appreciate it. I'm just messing with you.
My request is, you know, we got kind of that hammered with the air conditioner thing. We're getting close. But I'm gonna throw this out to you and everything. If we send you all a donation letter from the VFW, and we give you the quote that we need for our air conditioning, and heating unit, could we, would that be, that's a request, I'm just asking, yes or no, if we can do that or not.
You can do it. It's a Baker Tilly question, more so, wouldn't you say? Because you're not from the city or from the ARPA funds?
From the city.
Oh, the city, that wouldn't be a Baker.
No, that would not be.
All right.
It'd be up to the council. Yeah. If you want to write a letter to the council, I'd be more than happy to present it to them at their meeting on August the 1st.
It's gonna be a couple weeks, I think.
Okay, so they won't be able to take it unless there's a, we got a special one in mid-August for some reason? Am I making that up for something?
But I know of right now.
Okay, so it would be the first Monday in September would be our next meeting.
We should all go.
So I hope we got air by then. Are you not burning up in there? Or
Oh,
freezing?
we moved the front parts, we've got our front room is air conditioned.
So you're okay, okay.
So we're just trying to.
Well, you're more than welcome to send it to the council. As soon as you get it, send it to me and I'll send it to council. And if they want to have a special meeting to discuss it, I'll schedule it. If not, it'll be in September.
All right.
Because they could do one the 3rd Monday, because we're already here, if they wanted to. But yeah, I'd be more than happy to.
All right.
I don't have the purse string to say, hey, I'll just spend it on that, because there's no money appropriated or budgeted, so I can't just,
Right, that's
legally.
just on it. And most of all, come on by for lunch, I think.
Does the city assist the VFW in any way normally, or I don't know?
We have not.
Is that,
To my knowledge,
some
we-
nonprofits like the arts and some of the places.
Right, to my knowledge, we have never assisted them financially, nor the American Legion, to my knowledge, since I was on council 8 years prior, and no. And I-
Check with some of the other commanders, a lot of them just sitting off.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I mean, we might have done some small things here or there, but nothing financially, really. I mean, I don't know what it would be, but yeah, I don't, to my knowledge, no.
But you're saying it's not out of the realm for them, keep it.
Any nonprofit can come and make that request, absolutely, 100% they could. I just don't know how council would feel.
And I understand that part.
And they may be afraid they're gonna open up a can of worms, I don't know. But it's, please turn it in. If you feel that way about it, turn it in. I'll make sure they take it for consideration, and if they wanna tell Connie find the money, Connie's gonna find the money.
Don't hurt to ask you.
Exactly.
And I'll send everything, we, hopefully that closer on, I got stuff, everything, but.
When you get it, just wanna drop it by my office, because I know you don't do technology, so you scan it, you don't have to scan it in or anything like that. Just bring it to me and I'll get Dodie to scan it in.
Or,
I know you well enough.
And please all, we got hot dogs and hamburgers.
I love them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
I have one little thing.
Little thing.
Well, okay, two things. I'm gonna talk about one, I'll let Connie talk about the other one. So, at our water board meeting, well, we're both gonna talk, I'm gonna talk about the paint the pumps, and y'all let you handle the water tower, how's that sound?
Okay.
Yours is easy.
Yeah.
These guys tell me this, mine's tough. So, the water board, the superintendent, Brent, approached the water board at our last meeting to paint pump stands 8 through 13 at the well fields. Portion of that is Wapaka, so that some of that we covered and some of it's not. There's a number here that is not part of it. The water board made a recommendation to use ARPA funds for this, which has to come to here to go back to the council for next month, or August meeting. They only got one quote. But however, they told the number out loud now that I thought about it. So I was like, no, don't say the number out loud now, but they actually revealed it in the meeting, so it's public record at this point, so you get another quote, I could come in a penny cheaper and boom, that's it. So it ain't gonna hurt me to say this number now, because it was already out there. So, and I'll just tell you, it's $23,835.32.
That is the city share.
The city share.
That will be the city share.
So, unfortunately, they didn't get two quotes for that came out. However, Connie, I'll let you say yours, and then that's the way it should have been handled. So I'll let her
They are
say it.
also looking at wanting to paint the Pestalozzi water tank this fall, once the exterior is no longer sweating. And they did make under the mayor's advisement, he did advise them to get a second quote. So we do not have any information on the first quote, and we will not have water board meeting again until the middle of August.
So that number did not get revealed.
Yeah, no.
So we're good there. So they're actually following what we kind of talked about, trying to get these two quote things. Unfortunately,
But it was not guaranteed that ARPA money would pay for this Pestalozzi tank.
correct.
It was just suggested that it could come out of the operating fund for the water department or ARPA funds. So-
Right, the water tank. Now, these are well fields that, I don't know if everybody knows what well fields. I can go into, I need to fix this camera. I can go into whole details, you all know about a well field. I can take out and show you what a well field looks like and climb on top of one if you want.
How often do those have to be painted? I mean, did they not set aside money for, I mean, it was.
I was on the water board for 8 years, and I don't think they were painted in 8 years. So I don't remember any discussion coming on.
And that's not something summer help can do? I mean, I don't know.
No,
They
are. You can go out there, if you go up to Malzer's, and you go over the levee there, you look out there in that field, you'll see them out there.
Towards Troy.
Towards Troy. Yeah, that's those. There's, I don't know, 4 out there maybe, I don't remember.
Well, that's 8 through 13.
I don't know where there's some other places, but I just know they're big. I would not have summer help up there, let's put it that way. I wouldn't do it.
That's what I wondered.
No, I wouldn't do that. And it takes a lot better paint than just what you're probably gonna just buy off the shelf, more of a commercial grade paint.
So do they have money set aside, they're just wanting to use that for something else, and they want ARPA funds, or they didn't budget for it, or? I'm just curious.
Does the water department have money in operating funds to cover this cost? Yes, 100%. Was it recommended, did Larry make the recommendation? I don't remember, I think.
Larry was the one that made the motion to do the well fields, yes.
So,
And to be paid out of ARPA funding.
and then it was seconded and passed. So that is the council people.
I mean, I'm just curious what that money's gonna be used for, if they have it, set it aside there, that they saved, or they're gonna lower the rate, or what, I mean, it's not that much overall.
No, not it.
No, I just think that I think that the water board knows that this is an eligible expense for ARPA funds, which it is. And they felt that that would be a source way to pave it, so they wouldn't be using up other general
General
operating funds. I'm not trying to speak for them, because I'm not them, but
Yeah.
you weren't at that meeting, were you? Were you at that one?
I was at the well field one, I
Yeah.
wasn't at the one about
So-
Pestalozzi tank.
What's this committee wanna, do they wanna go ahead and pass it on to them to vote on, or? Unfortunately, this one was done a little,
I just worry because we still don't know what the need is, like, this gentleman came forward with the need for his business, it's a small business, nonprofit, we set aside $150,000, but
Mhm.
we don't know if it's gonna be 500 or 600,000. I don't know if it's gonna be 25,000. So I know that's only, I say only
No.
23,000, but I just worry with things like that because this money could be gone with things like that right now for payroll, so
Mhm.
how do I determine which department gets to take things out of what they already have set aside? Because if we allow,
Mhm.
I just worry about that.
You're
The
exactly
council
right.
sent it to us, but this board would not have to approve this to send it back to the council. I mean, the water board sent it to us, I said that wrong, the water board sent this to us.
Mhm.
And if we approve it, then it goes to the council. But if we don't approve it, then.
It can still go to the council,
It's still.
just with favorable or non-favorable recommendation.
And
they can still-
can overstay, they can
And that's fair. It's
And
their,
that's fair.
they're the ones in charge of the funds, not us. We are just an advisory committee, yay or nays, and tell them the results, and then they go from there.
That's right.
I mean, that's
the end all be over.
fair. So, I think we should just vote on this. I'm gonna do a strange vote, so just be ready. This happens this way, you can do it. Because you can make you can vote, make a motion to approve it, then you can vote nay and still not pass, right? Seen it done before, so I hope it's right, so that's all I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make a recommendation that we, actually, I'm gonna say, do not send this to the consideration, I don't have to do it that weird way.
Right.
So, there you
If
go.
that's what you want.
Yeah, we do not.
I'll second that motion, or you made the motion?
I made a motion, yeah.
Okay. Motion made by mayor to not recommend this expenditure and this is the one for
The well fields.
the water board requesting the painting of the well fields.
Right.
Mayor made the motion, and I seconded it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, all opposed,
Okay.
motion passes 3-0.
Now,
Sorry.
I will
That was
send it,
confusing.
I know, it's because it's a nay, it's different.
Yeah.
So I will send that, still, it'll be on the agenda
Okay.
for their consideration, because at least it went through the proper channels, the way we're supposed to.
That's appropriate.
It's fair, because I didn't want to say yay, and then they didn't have
Unless
their,
there's more information that I don't know,
Well-
if they have the money sitting there, I feel like then every department can come forward with something out of their budget and say, I want you to pay this, and then we're gonna do whatever with this.
you're right, I'm not arguing with you, I agree.
We just have to, we brought.
We
No,
brought-
I
we
understand.
did- we did our due
I understand.
diligence.
I'm just explaining where I'm coming from on it, so.
And it's no disrespect for the water board or
No,
the
not at
council.
all. Not at all. And ultimately,
And we
the
have-
council's in control, so they
we-
can rule us.
We have purchased stuff through our ARP funds already once for the water department, and that was that ground penetrating radar, if you don't remember.
That was something new, that was.
It was new, it wasn't budgeted or anything like that, and this wasn't budgeted either, but really the department doesn't have a budget, so, there you go.
The water department doesn't have a budget.
I'm down to
Where does
true.
it come out of?
Well, they have their own funds.
Yes,
Okay.
And the council
They
does not
generate
budget
rate
those
users?
funds.
Like rate users is what you're
Yes,
talking about, okay.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
it's a little different.
They're
I
not,
understand
they,
about
they,
that.
they don't receive any tax dollars.
I got
So, that's off topic for
That's-
today, sorry.
you.
That's all I've got. So,
Anything else?
Connie's thing, they're gonna get another quote for Connie's thing, so they wanna get a quote and then bring it to, back to, favorable, not favorable, then they can, that's just,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was able to, this one got over me, and I was able to pump the brakes, so they screamed out a number. And messed the whole world up.
Yeah, it's hard not to remember that, especially if it's recorded.
Well, in a public meeting,
Or
you know,
it's
you're,
in the minutes, I mean, it's all public.
nothing's done in a bad way, they're just,
Yeah.
they're excited trying to get something done, you know? I mean, nobody's doing anything wrong.
Okay, anything else? Okay, if there's nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Connie.
I'll second.
Seconded by Mayor. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye.